Welcome back. If you're new here, I recommend checking out our first tutorial on Mockingbird to get started. In that video, we covered the basics of Mockingbird and how to create and manage projects. Today, we're taking it further by exploring how Mockingbird integrates with Git. This powerful combination simplifies collaboration and reduces costs by removing the need for extra infrastructure. Plus, since Git is familiar to most developers, the learning curve is minimal. Let's jump in and see it in action. Let's begin by creating a new project. At the top bar, you will see a drop down with project list. Open it. Then click on the new project button. A pop up will appear, allowing you to name your project. I'll call this one Git Example. Once the project is created, we will add a parent root named User. This will be the base for all user related endpoints. Under User, I will create a post route for adding users and a get route for retrieving them. Now let's define the responses. For the get route, I will configure a response that returns a sample list of users, and for the post route, I'll set a response confirming that the user was added successfully. As you can see, Mockingbird's UI makes this incredibly straightforward. You can visually organize routes, add multiple responses, and switch between them with ease. This clarity and flexibility are a game changer for managing mock data. Now that the project is ready, let's push it to Git. On the top bar, there's a button labeled Connect to Git. Clicking it opens a pop-up asking for the repository URL. I will paste the SSH link for my Git repository and click Connect. After the connect is done, you will have two buttons at the top bar, Pull and Push. I will click on the push button to push all the data to GitHub. Mockingbird will securely push all the project data to the remote repository, and it's done in seconds. Now we can go to GitHub Add, see that all of our data is pushed successfully. Let's see how we can clone this project. Again, click Create New Project at the top bar, and this time select Clone option. In the pop-up, you will have the options to clone using SSH or HTTPS. I'll use SSH here. After entering the repository URL and clicking Clone, Mockingbird pulls all the data from the remote repository. Now, as you can see, everything from the original project is here. The parent user root, the post and get endpoints, and their responses. This cloning process is perfect for setting up consistent environments across teams or machines. Next, let's create a new branch. In the bottom left corner, you'll see the current branch name. Click it to open the branch manager. I will name the new branch Add Patch Root and select Create Branch. Now on this new branch, I'll add a patch root under the user root. This endpoint will allow us to update user information. I'll define the endpoint, configure a response, and save the changes. Here's why this is so powerful. By pushing the project to a remote repository, you make it incredibly easy to share your work. Your teammate can now simply pull this project from Git, and they'll have access to everything you've built. When that's done, I'll push the branch to the remote repository. After we made our changes, we want to share them with everyone, so let's merge this branch into the main branch. Back in Mockingbird, I'll switch to the main branch and pull the updates. Once the pull is complete, you'll see the patch root and its response appearing in the main project. This demonstrates how seamless it is to manage changes across branches. One of the coolest features of Mockingbird is its built-in terminal, which supports Git commands. Let me show you. First, I will type git status to check the repository's current status. Then, I will run git branch to list all the branches. This terminal lets you use familiar Git workflows directly in Mockingbird, saving time and keeping everything centralized. That's it for today's tutorial. We've covered how Mockingbird integrates with Git to enhance your workflow, improve collaboration, and simplify version control. Let me quickly recap why Git integration makes Mockingbird so effective. First, it eliminates the need for a dedicated server to manage mocks, saving you money and reducing operational overhead. Second, Git is something every developer already knows how to use, so there's no learning curve. And third, Git repositories are inherently secure, so you don't need to worry about setting up and managing new servers. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more advanced Mockingbird tutorials. If you have questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.